golden fruit. In a small, peaceful village nestled high in the mountains, life was simple but tough. The villagers worked tirelessly from dawn to dusk to make a living. Among them lived Arjun, a humble farmer. Though his fields were not the largest or the most fertile, Arjun was known for his unwavering kindness and determination. He would often help his neighbors, even when he had little to spare. Despite his hard work, Arjun's life was a constant struggle. Each year, the harvest barely provided enough to feed his family. The roof of his small home leaked when it rained, and his tools were old and worn. Yet, he never gave up. He believed that hard work and hope could change his fortune one day. The discovery of the seed. One hot summer afternoon, while tilling a rocky patch of his field, Arjun's plow struck something hard. At first, he thought it was just another stone. There were plenty in his field, but when he dug it out, he found a peculiar golden seed. It was unlike anything he had ever seen, glimmering in the sunlight as if it were made of pure gold. Arjun held the seed in his hands and felt a strange sense of hope. Perhaps this is a sign, he thought. Though he was tempted to sell the seed in the market, something inside him told him to plant it instead. Planting the seed. Arjun chose the most fertile spot in his field and planted the golden seed. Every day, he watered it carefully and protected it from birds and animals. Weeks passed, but nothing seemed to happen. Some of his neighbors laughed at him, calling him foolish for wasting time on a seed that showed no signs of life. "Why don't you plant something useful instead?" one neighbor asked mockingly. But Arjun simply smiled and said, "Patience is the farmer's greatest tool. Let's see what this seed has in store." The magical tree. One morning, Arjun woke up to an incredible sight. In the spot where he had planted the seed, a magnificent tree had grown overnight. Its leaves sparkled as if they were dusted with gold, and its branches bore a single radiant fruit, a golden apple. The apple glimmered so brightly that it seemed to light up the entire field. Word of the magical tree spread quickly, and villagers gathered to admire it. "Arjun, you are truly blessed," they exclaimed. But Arjun humbly replied, "Perhaps this is a reward for the patience and care I've shown." The golden apple. When the apple ripened, Arjun carefully plucked it and took it to the village market. The moment he entered, the crowd gasped in awe. A wealthy merchant approached him and offered a fortune for the golden apple. With trembling hands, Arjun accepted the payment. For the first time in years, Arjun could breathe freely. He used the money to pay off his debts, repair his home, and buy new tools. True to his nature, he didn't keep all the wealth for himself. He shared it with the villagers, helping those in need and funding repairs to the village well and school.
Lesson of the tree.
But Arjun's story didn't end there. Unlike others who might have rested on their newfound wealth, Arjun returned to his field. He realized the golden seed was more than just a gift. It was a symbol of what dedication and perseverance could achieve. He continued to care for the tree, which bore a golden fruit every year. With each harvest, Arjun's wealth grew, but so did his generosity. He built better roads for the village, started a school for children, and even created a shelter for travelers. The villagers came to see the tree as a symbol of hope and possibility. Challenges along the way. Over the years, Arjun faced challenges. There were storms that threatened to uproot the tree and droughts that dried up the fields. Some envious outsiders tried to steal the fruit, forcing Arjun to stay vigilant. Despite these struggles, he remained steadfast, protecting the tree as if it were his own child. One particularly harsh year, when the village faced a severe drought, Arjun made the difficult decision to use his wealth to bring water to the entire community, even if it meant risking the health of his tree. To his relief, the tree survived, and the villagers' gratitude only deepened. A legacy of inspiration. As the years passed, Arjun grew older, but his golden tree continued to thrive. He taught the younger generation the importance of patience, hard work, and sharing their blessings. The golden fruit, he would say, is not just about wealth. It's about the good you can do with what you're given. When Arjun finally passed away, the tree stood tall, bearing fruit year after year. The villagers cared for it, seeing it as a reminder of Arjun's legacy. They shared its blessings, ensuring that his story of kindness and perseverance lived on. Moral of the story: the golden fruit in our lives is not simply a gift of luck or wealth, it is the reward of consistent effort, patience, and selflessness. Like Arjun, we all have not simply a gift of luck or wealth, it is the reward of consistent effort, patience, and selflessness. Like Arjun, we all have seeds of potential within us. When we nurture them with care and share the fruits of our labor, we create a legacy that inspires others for generations.